Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I thank the honourable member for the question, and it's indeed a pertinent issue for all municipalities around Fiji. Madam Deputy Speaker, rates are a significant source of funding for municipal councils. Municipal councils can make investments in their communities and improve the service they provide to ratepayers if they're able to collect the ratepayers. Madam Deputy Speaker, in Fiji, the number of ratepayers in cities and towns is around 44,749, with residential ratepayers making up 85% of the total. And the Local Government Act 1972 makes it mandatory for residents living on rateable properties in towns and cities to pay their rates. Municipal councils rely on the rates to fund a variety of services, including waste management, maintenance and beautification of public spaces, sanitation control, planning national events, and carrying out regulatory enforcement duties relating to building, transportation, and littering. The money received by the municipal councils can be used to create and improve services, as well as foster an atmosphere that will attract investments and stimulate the local economy. Madam Deputy Speaker, Suva City Council has the largest ratepayer base, comprising of 11,468 ratepayers, of which 83% or 9,441 are residential ratepayers. National Town Council has 11,377 ratepayers, of which 10,953 are residential. In addition, with 8,169 ratepayers, 91 of whom are residential ratepayers for Lautoka City Council, which has the third highest ratepayers in our country, whilst the 10 municipalities make up the remaining 13,735 ratepayers. The municipal councils, Madam Deputy Speaker, the ability to supply services and carry out its major projects has been seriously hampered by the rates payment delay. I would like to reiterate that for the cities and towns to be able to provide the greatest services and have a strong infrastructure, the ratepayers have a responsibility to contribute to these or to those expenditures. Madam Deputy Speaker, as of the 12th of July 2024, the interest on rates on arrears has reduced from 5% to 11%, and will also be now be charged on simple interest on arrears rather than the compound interest that was being charged. This would bring some relief to the ratepayers who are unable to pay their rates in a timely manner. Madam Deputy Speaker, the municipal councils, in consultation with the Ministry, have prepared the rates collection plan that will assist the ratepayers that are facing financial difficulties. We have witnessed job losses in our country due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Hence, the plan will accommodate those financially affected, given that ratepayers will liaise with the relevant councils on the way forward on how they're going to settle or pay up the rates as well as outstanding rates. Madam Deputy Speaker, to ease the problem of rate arrears, the Ministry of Local Government has provided rates amnesty period. One was introduced in 2018, two in 2019, and two in 2023. This was done to encourage the ratepayers to pay up the arrears without having to pay the interest on the arrears. And every compound interest on arrears was eliminated during the amnesty period, provided the residential ratepayers paid their full principal amount within the allotted time. In addition, to allow municipal councils to also to clean up their books. Madam Deputy Speaker, the councils have been making arrangements with the struggling ratepayers. These are ratepayers who have been facing financial hardships to pay their accrued rates in installments or in small payments. And besides, the discount periods for the current rates were extended by most of the councils to encourage ratepayers to come forward and pay up their rates at reduced amounts. Madam Deputy Speaker, the Ministry, together with the 13 municipalities around the country, have also conducted rates profiling exercise to ascertain the total outstanding as well as aging rates, and identify the challenges in rates recovery processes by the councils. Now, when this rates profiling exercise was done, one of the objectives also did to identify some of the things that are lacking. If you go to some of the municipalities around the country, they don't even have the right postal addresses, don't even the phone contacts, the emails for these most of the ratepayers. So, what is one of the objectives why the rate profiling exercise was carried by most municipalities around the country. And Madam Deputy Speaker, when you identify after going through these profiling exercises, municipal council will be able to identify the right strategies they're going to take to improve rates recovery, as well as how to enforce on those that are really defaulting their rates. Madam Deputy Speaker, as of 30th August 2024, there is approximately 67.2 million in rates or town rates in arrears around municipalities, and approximately 20.7% or $13.9 million of rates are in arrears for the past 1 to 5 years. We also know that 2,850 ratepayers are facing genuine financial hardship, whilst 10,869 can pay rates but are not paying. We are working hand in hand with the municipal councils to ensure that the focus is placed where it belongs, on those that have the capacity to pay but have chosen not to do so. We are committed to recovering every dollar owed to our councils so that they can reinvest in the communities that need it most. Madam Deputy Speaker, the strategy of our policy government is to work with councils to improve rates collections. Hence, it is critical for all councils to focus on those ratepayers who are in arrears for a maximum of more than 5 years, and those that are capable of paying rates. This will also provide high returns for the efforts made. Madam Deputy Speaker, our strategy is clear and uncompromising. We have advised councils on the full extent of the regulatory powers under the Local Government Act, and they're implementing a range of strategies to recover these outstanding funds. These include extended discount periods, allowing payment by installments, engaging with major landlords like Ministry of Lands as well as Housing Authority, enabling, as well as TLTB, enabling online payments, and also pursuing legal actions where necessary to try and recover some of these hardcore or really outstanding rates that have been there for quite some time. Madam Speaker, I want to inform this August House in detail some of the implementation strategies for the Council to encourage rates payments. This includes extension of discount period, I've already stated, payment of rates by installment, liaising with the other major landlords on a large number of rateable lots, as well as exploring other online payments like M-Pesa platform, which are currently available, as well as other payments with the banks, especially BSP, as well as taking up these this through the small claims tribunal for all this more than 5,000. Even also placing caveat on those properties that have been there, whose arrears have been there for some time, as well as arrangement with banks. And also one thing that we have been reminding my team is that in any collection exercise, it's always important that you start with the low-hanging fruits, because those that are within less than 12 months, less than 2 years, these are the ones that are able to be collected easily, and they also must focus on those rates that are in arrears, as well as, and then focus on those that are more than 2 years, 5 years. That has come about after we have done a rate profiling exercise, as well as aging of all rates that have been extending for quite some time. And I thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, for allowing me to respond to the question of the House. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.